everyone, it's me again, and this is Yvonne. Yvonne, say hello.
Hi.
Guys, thanks for tuning into this video testimonial. Yvonne has had, how many now? We're on our seventh, aren't we?
Yeah.
And as you can see from her before and after pictures, it tells a hell of a story. So Yvonne, tell us how you were, who you were, and how you felt before you came to see me and all the pain and stuff that you had.
Okay, so my journey began with the pain about 14 years ago. I was in chronic pain and it was getting worse and worse over that time. I'd been to visit the GP on numerous occasions and had referrals to rheumatologists and pain specialists and musculoskeletal specialists, diagnosis of fibromyalgia, hypersensitivity to pain, all the usual stuff, all the usual medications, the tramadols, the gabapentins, the cocodamols, and nothing was really working. I was being treated for the pain and not for what was causing the pain. So over those years, I sought out numerous holistic therapies, if you like. Chiropractic treatments, physiotherapy treatments, bone therapy, vitametric treatments, and although they gave some improvement, nothing sort of was ever long lived. A couple of days of improvement and then I was back to square one, until I came across Ray, and wow, I can't even believe it myself. So my first session with Ray, I'd say I probably had a 50% reduction in the pain that I was experiencing at the time. That was the most significant change. There was lots of other changes, smaller changes. I was sleeping better. My menopausal symptoms had reduced. I wasn't having as many night sweats. And people were noticing a difference, that I looked different, I was walking different. And each time I had a session with Ray, there was changes, constant changes. I was able to move better, I had more energy, I was able to look over my shoulder, and my range of movement had improved massively. And from my third session onwards from Ray, I haven't took a painkiller since, which really, I was shocked by. I came with the expectation, well, not really an expectation, I came with the hope of getting a reduction in pain, and I got so much more than that. It wasn't just the physical change that I was experiencing, I was also, my emotional well-being, if you like, was much better. My mood was much better. There was so much improvement in everything, in every area of my life. My concentration levels, my memory, everything, all the menopausal symptoms, like I said, they were all improving. And now I'm in a far better place. Yeah, I'm blown away by it. Really am.
Yvonne, that's so kind of you to say. Yeah, it's a surprising thing, isn't it? It does take people by surprise, because they think that, and the other thing as well, I have to stress, that I always stress in the other videos, is that people really do mistake this for massage when they come here, don't they?
Oh, it's definitely not.
It's not. Although I am advertised, okay, as a, for deep tissue, and there is an element of getting deep into the tissues. So that's not really a lie. However, in every other aspect, it's completely different, isn't it? Because what we're doing is we're helping yourself as an individual to look to the root cause, and the root cause draws us right within, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very within, the head within, the shoulders within. Yeah. Everything just makes us all within, and it doesn't give us any space to breathe, to function, to move. And that's one of the, I'd say that's the key thing that I do, but the knock-on effects to that, as
I mean, it was a real education about my body, about my life experiences, and the impact that I'd had on my physical well-being. I'd have to say that I'd had a lot of loss and a lot of grief in my life, and that had caused me a lot of anxiety and depression and everything else, and all those things have really massively improved. And I felt improvement after each session. There was a noticeable difference.
I'm very
and like I said, I've only had seven sessions and I feel like a new person.
That's the thing, it's 7 hours. You know what I mean? It's like with one of my other clients who came today, Darren. 20 years he'd been on the on medication and stuff. Years. And for feelings of pain to get so to come down so much and to be relieved so much after hours, after having suffering from years, I think it's worth telling the public about, right?
It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's an understatement to say I feel like I've got my life back now.